I am the number one co-host Sponge. How about that? I am the number one co-host Sponge. How about that?
Welcome to the weekly wrap-up show. I'm Lummy, and my co-host, Colton, is not here. I mean, he's here, but I told him he had 4 minutes, and it seems like he needed a little extra time on the old... Well, he needed a little extra time doing something else. I don't know. Whatever. 813-90-BUBBA, 813-90-BUBBA. I wonder how long it'll be out there for. I wonder if he's actually, doing... Oh, wait, I'm getting a note here from Macho Man. Macho Man said, is he pooping? I don't know, Macho Man. That's a great question. Hey! 4 minutes!
How long has it been?
Like 9.
No way.
Yeah. What were you doing out there? Oh, I'm sorry. I was all by myself in here.
Yeah, I understand. I did a few things. The latest thing I was doing was checking out those Toyo tires on that F-150.
Oh. That's the first time you saw them?
First time I actually inspected them, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A damn nice tire. You know, I need new tires.
Were you doing anything on the old, you know what I mean?
What's that? Is that a toilet flushing sound? Because if so, yes.
Oh, you poop too?
Oh, damn it.
Well, Macho put a thing, he said, is he pooping?
Oh, well, Macho knew. Macho knows all around here.
I know. I guess he watched the cameras of you going in. And we have cameras in there,
There's
too.
cameras here?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
I didn't think this place had cameras.
No, there's just a couple though, and a couple that you just don't know where they're at.
Like in the toilet. Just kidding.
You never
Totally
know.
kidding.
That's
No, I know there's nothing in the toilets around here. Please don't spread that rumor.
But yes, you told me some exciting news today too. I just wanted to welcome you to the club.
What club? I'm just kidding.
The come,
You want to save that for Great Babe, actually?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you want to do, buddy. It's your world. I'm just hanging out here by myself, waiting for
Whatever.
waiting for Colton Elise.
Welcome to the weekly wrap-up show. It's been a hell of a week.
It sure has. I mean, look at look at these notes again. I mean, absolutely unbelievable.
I even spell checked it this time.
I see that.
Do you want to know which word of all these was the hard one for me to spell?
Let me see here. Well, you did.
Did I fuck up on one?
Yeah, baby. You put baby.
Baby feces.
Baby feces. I guess spell check got that one. Paparazzi. I'm guessing is your hardest word.
paparazzi was a hard one. I kept wanting to put a T at the end of it.
Wait, what? Paparazzi.
Paparazzis. Yeah, I don't know. I was putting Paparatzi. I don't know, Lummy. I'm just
How
like,
the fuck would you even say that?
I don't know.
It's actually funny because Ashley and I were talking about how obviously Bubba sometimes messes up words and names. I don't know if you've ever heard that before.
The what?
Where Bubba messes up words and names.
Yeah, the Bubba Butcher.
Yeah, 813-90 Bubba 813-90 BUBBA to give us a call. I was talking about because there's the last donation I think he got on the PayPal is Ryan Phelps. All right, and that is it's a listener who's trying to qualify for BARP, which by the way, get your BARP money in if you want to come to the party. I think it's $1,200 or $1,500 to qualify for the party and $2,400 for the ring and the whole hoopla for the 3-4 days that it's going to be. But his name's Ryan Phelps. He's actually was
Michael Phelps' brother.
Yes, that would be nice. But he went to high school with Ashley. And they actually were friends, and she dated him when they were like in elementary school or something. And
you kind of gloss over that one a lot.
Actually, you know what? It was the guy from the track when we went to the monster truck thing.
Oh, he actually is pretty cool. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, he's cool.
And you're right. They weren't like they were ex-lovers. They quote unquote dated when you held hands.
Yeah, you hugged.
Yeah, I mean I hugged hands. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, essentially hugged hands.
So but his name's Bubba, and I guess Ashley have talked because Bubba always calls it he calls him like Felipe or Pelps or Peeps or something like that. Like he always messes up his last name. So I said, Ashley, how do you spell his last name? Is it weird? Like, is it a weird spelling name? Because how would you spell Phelps?
PH?
Well,
no.
Phelps. I mean, okay. Well, listen, PL.
No, I would have it wrong. PHELPS would be me.
Yeah, okay. But that's one way to spell it. You could do it that way.
Okay.
So, right? So he, it's literally spelled that way, and Bubba calls him like Felipe. Like Bubba has it like in his head that it's like PH.
Yeah, but it's also 4G auto blow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like Felipe. Like, how do you get Felipe out of PHI? Or PHELPS, you know what I mean? Now I'm fucking it up.
Well, I don't know.
I can't even spell it right.
I don't know how you get auto blow out of IAGO.
4G Auto.
4G Auto.
4G. Yeah, I always forget it. His name is actually 4G Auto, not
named
4G
after
Auto
the wheel.
Blow.
Yeah, it's not 4G Auto Blow.
But I think there is a 4G Auto Blow, or there's something blow.
Okay.
Isn't there?
There might be a sex toy like an auto blow or something, but
I think there is
Bubba
a sex
puts
toy
it as if it's like 5G but 4G. He calls them 4G auto blow.
4G
it's like, what?
Auto Blow. I'm actually going to see if there is an auto. See, there is 4G Auto Blow.
No, that's him. and what it came up is it came up with 4G Auto, which is the name of a rim or a wheel, and then blow. It's not the 4G Auto Blow model, No.
Oh, I get it now. So yeah, so Bubba just goes with the 4G
Auto Blow.
I got it. We haven't talked to that guy in a while.
We have not, but he's all over the place still.
Yeah, he is. He's still spending his cash, best believe. But yeah,
Best believe.
it is it's been a crazy week. Pretty much, I mean, the craziness started, on Monday with Dr. Dan, and I see that you have a couple with man, this is so nice to have
it printed out.
Yeah.
For the longest time, I didn't do it because I didn't think Bubba's computer was connected to a printer.
Well, we got Macho here now. Technically, it wasn't connected to the.
Okay. So Macho told me, he's like, is it connected to the blah, 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 blah? And I'm like, I think so. And he looked at it, he's like, yep, it is. It will print. And sure as shit, it printed.
Listen, there were a lot of things that it seems like they could have been done for a while, like my laptop. But that's besides the point. But what's your first clip you got here?
So we have several clips. This first clip is a 2-part clip.
Oh.
And it was more of just shocking to hear, I guess. And I don't think some people really even picked up on it. But I guess Bubba kind of experienced something kind of traumatic.
Which I don't think he's ever talked about.
No, but didn't it just happen or no? I don't know. I guess that's why I've really pulled it, was because I was even confused myself. So I was hoping to get some clarity from you.
Let's get it.
Oh, I saw something disturbing Saturday night.
Yes, it was Saturday night.
Okay, so it was recent.
I was
Headed back from the track. I actually was like the first one on the scene of 2 people being dead.
What?
Okay, so that's the setup, if you will. That's one. And
have you ever rolled up on anyone
dead?
Yes.
Yes.
And
not in a car accident though.
Please expound.
I was doing pest control at the time.
Oh, that's right.
And we did apartments. And the gentleman that was in this apartment decided to hang himself. And since that wasn't quick enough, he also blew his brains out.
Wait, he was hanging there and he blew his brains out?
Correct. So we walked in.
What kind of gun did he use?
I don't know. Honestly, Lummy, it's all kind of a blur. I walked in, saw that, and essentially just ran the fuck out that unit and straight to the leasing office.
Did he poop himself when he died?
I don't know.
So it was pretty messy then.
Yeah, it was pretty messy.
Did he do it right when he walked in the house?
Yeah, it was kind of like a studio. I think it was a studio or efficiency, something like that. So there wasn't many doors and areas to choose from, if you will. So yeah, you would see it as soon as you walked in the house. It was bad, dude.
Why not just shoot yourself while unless he was trying to get it to...
I don't know if he wanted to make sure that he really completed the deal or what, but my thought would be he was hanging there for a moment and probably not feeling too good and losing oxygen and losing blood and everything else, and decided it was quicker to just take this.
What if he was doing like erotic asphyxiation, right?
Okay, where's the gun blowing your own brains part coming in?
Maybe he got stuck and then he was trying to cut the rope with the gun. Like he was trying to shoot the rope with the gun, so he was trying to shoot himself down. Or maybe he was just really hardcore, where he was in erotic asphyxiation and gunplay, where he wanted to feel like he could like.
And he was playing Russian roulette with himself.
Yeah, exactly. Why he was jerking off.
Yeah, maybe, Lovey, maybe. I really haven't put much thought into it. In fact, I drive by that apartment complex and I often look the other direction.
Was his wiener out?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, he was clothed.
Oh, okay. What apartment complex? It's not by us, is it?
Do you know? No, it's not by us.
Okay,
you will know exactly where it is. You know, by the Philly Stadium on the other side of 19?
Yeah.
Okay, that road that cuts through that'll lead you to the I forget what that road's called, but it leads you to the Lowe's and all that area right there, like on
Coachman.
60.
Yeah, Coachman, I think it is.
Okay, so anyways,
Maybe
there's an apartment complex on Drew and I guess Coachman or something around there.
What's his name lived?
I don't know what his name is.
Bfud.
I think it was actually.
Okay.
If not, there's one on the other side of the street.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh man. Well, that's sad.
Anyways,
all right, let's go back to
Bubba, on clip 1, Bubba sets up that this past Saturday night, he was driving home from Ocala, and he was first on the scene for something, and this second clip explains what.
And I go at the top of the hill, and there's a fire truck, there's 2 semis that have pulled over on the side of the roads, and they put their flares out, and then there's 2 cop cars with their lights on and an ambulance, and it was a pickup truck that was pulling like a fifth wheel, and he must have got jackknifed or something, and there were 2 bodies, and I was maybe first or second, it just happened, there was still smoke coming from the pickup truck and everything. And I don't know that they had their seatbelts on. I think they went through the front windshield of their truck, and they were both, a man and a woman, were laying on the highway in the far left lane, and their wreckage was in the median, and they hadn't even put sheets over them yet, but they weren't moving.
That's pretty crazy.
That is something crazy to roll up on.
Well, if you remember the time that I was stuck on 75 when I was late to work.
Yeah, I think you ended up calling live into the show, didn't you?
Yeah, and I ran down there and kind of was like trying to make it humorous. And then when I finally found out what happened, there was a guy trying to cross 75, got taken out by a van or a Ryder truck, and his shoes were all over the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty sad.
Any money out there?
Any money?
Yeah.
I got a stop sign.
Eh.
I found, I was actually pretty surprised about how much money, because I was a dumbass and I put my wallet on top of Ashley's car one day.
Okay.
And we were driving. We pulled it out, and my wallet fell off the top of the roof. And I think it got hit about 15, 16 times by other cars, but I kept my tile. I have a tile in my wallet.
Which is a locator app,
Yeah.
essentially. A locating thing. Okay.
So when I couldn't find my wallet, it was stuck by our house, and so I finally found out. So I was walking up and down the road, finding like pieces of my credit card. I finally found my wallet. It was like in the side, whatever. But I found like $6, and half my credit cards and gift cards.
Like you found all $6, or like someone took everything but $6?
No, I found random $6.
Oh, additional, like not in your.
Oh, I did lose a Topgolf gift card that was $100. I could never find that one. My health insurance card was split in half, but you know what? I got it back. I still have the same wallet, and I got I think one of the credit cards. The rest I had to reorder. But yeah, it's $6. So I mean, realistically, it was a 3-day event for me to find the wallet and get everything back. But I did make $6 off of it. Now, you being cheap, do you feel like that's worth it?
I mean, yeah, lose your wallet every day, Lummy.
and just start. Have you ever found money on the side of the road?
Yeah, dude, the best is when you look. I found a $20 bill recently.
Wait, what? Really?
In a Publix parking lot.
Oh.
That was like.
You didn't go looking for somebody to ask?
To give it back? No.
See, I was a dumbass. When I was a kid, I fucking did that shit. Like a dumbass in a movie theater. Because my parents taught me, don't steal things, blah, blah. It was like we just left a movie, and we came out of the bathroom. It was an AMC in Seminole, and fucking I looked down, and there's a money clip with a good stack of, I don't know if they're hundreds, but it was a money clip with cash and like credit cards and but this is when I was like 8 or 9. I pick it up. I see this old guy kind of standing right there, and I walked over to him. I said, "Is this yours?" Guy grabbed it, and fucking obviously, now I think about it, and I'm like, I just gave it to some random fucking old guy.
Yep.
Because my parents, find an adult, give it to an adult. I fucking should have put that shit in my pocket.
Yeah, keep it moving. Pay for your snacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Extra Swedish fish.
Fuck. Man, nowadays, I'm looking for shit like that, and all I get is $6.
Always do. When I found that $20 bill in the Publix parking lot, I bet you I spent another 2 or 3 minutes.
Just circling, looking for more?
Yeah, like trying to figure out which way the way, take a piece of blade of grass and drop it and see which way the wind's blowing and look that direction and shit,
It's smart.
Yeah.
It's smart. That's why you are the cheapskate.
Uh-huh.
But you know what? You're making money, though.
I'm trying.
What's your second clip here? It looks like it's from the Uncensored show.
This is from the Uncensored podcast. Essentially, Bubba let the cat out the bag. I mean, there's really no other way for me to put it.
Year and a half left on our lease.
Yes.
And so I'll just talk a little shop here. We have a year and a half left in our lease, and I'm currently looking for locations to relocate the studios on a much smaller scale because we don't need this much space. I mean, realistically, the way Tuttle looks, remotely is. I mean, I'm not saying we're going to have a studio, and in the visuals will be very similar to what we have now. But it's going to be on a smaller scale. I'm looking for currently like 2,500, anywhere between 2,000 and 2,500 square feet. Kind of like, how Tom and Dan do it, like in a strip mall kind of deal. Yeah, I'm currently looking for.
So, cat's out the bag.
Yeah, I was a little surprised that when he mentioned that.
He explained how much time's left on his lease. I would imagine he wants to be out of there by the end of his lease. So he's now looking for other avenues, for other places, other strip malls, other buildings, other whatever the hell.
I don't know how you feel, but I'm going to be a little sad when that happens.
I am too.
There's so many memories here.
You want me to tell you how I really feel?
You don't give a fuck.
Well, it depends. If he moves the studios back over to Pinellas,
I don't think
if it keeps the studios, close to this area, all right, I'm cool with that.
I can't see him doing Pinellas. He said he's over Pinellas.
I think he is too.
Just with the traffic. No, I mean, but there's been a lot of good memories here. Especially you and I. Because realistically, that's where we met each other, and I consider you a friend. I hope you consider me a friend.
Yeah, no, you're a personal friend.
But I meeting you, wouldn't have happened without the studios.
That's true, and I'm gonna miss a lot of. I mean, the studio is dope. Like here coming up soon, we have a clip about Shaba the paparazzi came in the studio, and if you remember his first reaction when Bubba, he's like, "Dude, this studio is like amazing. It's the shit." You know what I mean? He was just mind blown.
Oh, it's badass.
That is the initial reaction. Every single person, whether you're a listener, a celebrity, or a bad guy, like name should not be mentioned, trying to ruin our gate and shit like that, you are definitely blown away by the compound.
Yes, and it literally is awesome. I totally understand. Obviously, times have changed. We don't need as much space, as we used to. And I mean, obviously, with all the studios in the front and, just thinking about, when I first started coming back and you were here, just, the whole environment out there. I remember, before Bubba even was letting me come back on full time, just waiting out there with you before we did TLC.
Yep.
And kind of just waiting out in the bullpen and just shooting the shit and joking around. It was fun.
And the bullpen was a kind of a place of its own. I mean, we had a phone screener, we had a video editor. Everything was up there in the bullpen. And, since probably about, it's no hiding it, since 2017, 18, 19, around there, people started dwindling down. And eventually the only workers that were here were in studio and in engineering, to where the bullpen kind of became not needed, and that's when it turned into the Clem Gym.
Yeah, I remember when before coming back and I would actually leave my office in my warehouse, and I had a pretty big office.
Yeah.
And obviously I had the whole building, or the whole, my whole space, which was I think like 4,000 square feet.
I mean, you had a kitchen and all over there.
Yeah.
I'd go over there and heat up my lunch on lunch break.
But I remember just coming over here instead and just hanging out there with you.
Yep.
And now the pond's fucking stocked. Over 100 something bluegills out there. Bubba the bass.
Todd the turtle.
Listen,
Is that his name?
No, Todd's dead.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that.
Todd.
He got in a car accident on Saturday night.
No, we think the homeless picked him up and made him turtle soup. We do have 3 turtles there now. We have Terry,
okay,
Tyrone, and Tariqua. Terry and Tariqua are on the east side.
Tyrone's west side?
Oh, I'm sorry. Tyrone and Tariqa on the east side. Terry, Terry's on the west side. He's got the tanning spot too. So, but yeah, that's my.
Terry's in the suburbs.
No, Terry's hardcore, man. Terry's fucking hardcore. Okay, don't be talking shit about Terry. But Terry comes up. Terry comes up to me. He pops his head up and gives me like a "What's up, bitch?" You know what I mean?
And people can see all this on the Goat Report.
Yeah.
Okay.
The goat, and the fish, like the 120,000 fish we have in there. I mean, listen, I've told Ashley I'm scared to take Walker fishing there.
Why?
Because he's gonna have an unrealistic expectation of fishing.
Oh.
Because fishing.
Yeah, you don't catch shit.
You can sit there for fucking an hour and not get dick. I'm gonna take my kid who's 3. He's going to put it in, and in a half a second, he's going to get a fucking fish, and he's going to keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it.
I think that's normal.
Yeah, exactly. And then when we actually do go fishing, he's going to go, this is fucking boring. Take me back to fucking Bubba's Pond. Let's go back there. And it's like, fucking, like he actually, this past weekend, kept saying,
what the fuck is going on?
Can you go to Uncle Bubba's?
Lummy?
What?
I'm getting text messages from people saying something about being a father. What the fuck is going on?
Your father?
Yes. No, I'm not. And I'm not going to be. But I've had multiple people reach out to me and tell me congrats.
Oh.
What the fuck did you do?
When I said welcome to the club.
What club?
Remember I said you announced that you were going to be welcome to the club, and you said, wait, save it for Cheapskate and Grape Ape, or whatever the show's called. Grape Ape and Cheapskate. The new addition that you added to your life, and you joined my club.
Oh, so you're trying...
But you gotta
All
wait.
right,
But you gotta wait.
Grape Ape and Cheapskate. I'm like, what in the fuck is going on, dude? Like, I'm getting bombarded from people, and I'm going,
I wonder if they told your parents yet. Let's see. 2 weeks ago you were gay, and now 2 weeks ago you're gay, and now you know there might be a little one running around in the future. But nah, yeah. So I don't know what the fuck I was thinking.
Dude.
That is.
I got that
care.
literally is a showstopper for me. I'm sitting in the seat chilling. All of a sudden, this phone goes off. This comes through. This. What the fuck is going on around here?
Congratulations.
Thanks.
We'll talk about it on the Jesus Christ, Grape Ape and Cheapskate.
Tune in to Grape Ape and Cheapskate. It'll be released, I would imagine, this next coming up in Grape and Cheapskate. Sorry.
Yeah, whenever it gets out there. So on your next clip, Papa Colton, you have, let's see you could set it up.
The next clip, obviously,
Take it back
I'm
over
still
there.
flustered.
Just
Yeah,
imagine,
I'm over
just
here.
imagine.
The next clip, obviously, we all know about the Hulk Hogan news and everything that's been going on. Bubba once again just kind of letting the cat out of the bag and saying how he feels. And that's what this clip is about here is Bubba is no longer holding back, and it's very evident this week that he is not holding back on that he wants an autopsy, he wants this, he wants that, and this clip here shows you what Bubba thinks.
So, I mean, Bubba,
He was murdered.
Really?
They murdered him.
In your opinion?
In my opinion,
According to your data.
and I'm not saying who.
Who's they?
I can't get into that yet, Seth. I still got my feelers out, but
Man.
somebody murdered Hulk Hogan.
Murder, he wrote.
I am not associated with all things that are said by the host of the Bubba the Love Sponge show.
We need a Seth Kushner distancing himself from the show disclaimer.
I love Clearwater.
Hi, this is Seth. In no way, shape, or form is Seth Kushner agreeing with Bubba the Love Sponge. So please do not hold it against him. He has a family and a wife and a kid that he loves.
I think Coachman Park's beautiful. I love what's been done with downtown
Do you love
Clearwater.
the Scientology?
I love Clearwater.
I
Seth
need a new
is
club to join.
Thinking about maybe being a Scientologist.
Yeah, let's do it together, Seth. Let's go together.
What do you think of Bubba's theory that Hogan was murdered?
Here's the thing. When it comes to Hogan, Bubba has been on point. Some would say that his stuff was a conspiracy with the hospital stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
It turns out that was not. Okay.
I'd be like Bubba. Okay.
So it does kind of pique my interest in the sense that, okay, he's saying that this is possible. Bubba is taking a hard stance himself that he thinks personally Hulk Hogan was murdered. So I think it's worth diving into.
Wow. Now,
What your thoughts? Now, if he was wrong or way off on the Hogan death thing and he didn't nail it 5-6 weeks, whatever it was before he died, then I could kind of be sitting here saying right now, Bubba, I don't know about this. Okay.
yes.
But the fact that Bubba was right, he did have inside information, he was correct weeks and weeks prior to anybody else. He's the only one in the media, shouting from the rooftop about how he's correct, if you will, or giving this information about Hogan. So it does make me say, you know what? Why not just go ahead and go further and investigate and see what Bubba's kind of saying about this?
Can you imagine if that comes out to be true? How fucking big fucking dick, how Bubba's dick will just grow. But that's swagger. Like, you motherfuckers doubted me again. Like, could there be people at that point to just, maybe just believe that Bubba knows what he's talking about when he comes out? Somewhat.
Oh, for sure. I will say that'll be the turn. Okay, if. Like, really the turn. Now, we already know that we've had a turn. Some people, last week we spoke on the show, old listeners calling in, apologizing to Bubba, saying they're coming back, blah, 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 which is awesome. I'm not blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying, blah, blah, blah.
Of course, yeah.
But with that being said, if he is also barking up the right tree about this Hulk Hogan possibly being murdered,
Yeah.
well, then it's really going to, settle in, if you will.
I mean, it's kind of weird that she said that they're going to do everything in the medical, like to check it, blah blah blah, and she still hasn't done it. And I believe I've looked it up, and Scientologists are not.
They don't do autopsies, I thought.
Exactly.
Yeah, I didn't think they did them.
No, she gave up autopsy. Or Bob.
She gave up Scientology.
She gave up Scientology,
but her parents are still.
Yes, but that's what her claim
in the trenches,
is.
Right?
Yes, but that's what her claim is. And Bubba says, once you're in Scientology, you can't leave Scientology. So.
Well, it's kind of like the Bubba Army. You can try to leave, but.
I don't know. It seems like a lot of. I mean, a good amount of people, they leave. But do they really leave? Maybe you're right. Maybe
exactly.
They probably still listen.
They hate listen, as Bubba would say.
That's right. You are correct. And so, I don't know. I'm very curious to see, as soon as we get back the different requests that we gave to the city of Clearwater, and we look at the evidence that they send us.
You think you're going to get it back?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Remember? Well, that was Pinellas County, I was going to say, because I did get the Nick Hogan DUI body cam.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's public record, right?
I thought so.
So we'll see. We shall see.
I can tell you that when I accidentally called 911, a couple months ago, and we played it on the Loner and Stoner podcast, my accidental call to 911, I did request it through the Paso County Sheriff. Now, I understand it's not body footage. It's literally just a 911 call. But that only took 5 days.
Yeah, I requested.
But it's also not an open case. You know what I mean? It was a mistaken call to 911. Well, open and closed.
My case at the Airbnb is still open, and I can buy my body cam footage.
Yeah, for $1,000, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
No shit.
They told me that mine was going to be $25 to pull that call. Guess how much it cost me? None.
How?
I don't know. I guess I didn't take enough resources. I really don't know why. I didn't meet the minimum amount of time that they had to spend to pull the audio. I have no clue.
Like, I really want to see that. I mean, I really want to see it and then post it.
Yeah.
But I don't think I can really monetize off of it, so.
Why? Once they give it to you, it's yours, ain't it?
Yeah, but I'm saying there's certain platforms you got to have a certain amount of things to even do it. And if I put it on here, then it gets confluffled in the into the Bubba Army site, and then it's harder to track. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then next thing you know, maybe the video could have made me the $1,000 back that it cost me to fucking buy it.
Maybe you need a paparazzi guy to come take some photos of you.
Yeah, exactly. Which is your next clip? I found this random white car.
Yeah, so before you even hit it, I want to know, because as a listener, we don't know any of the backstory. All we knew was you come on the mic, on Macho's mic, and you're like, "Hey, Bubba, there's a paparazzi."
Okay, first off, listen,
that's
asshole.
all.
I'm sick and tired of my fucking. Bubba has the "Hey, love me, I die here," and your fucking one has got me.
Bubba.
Yeah. Even slower.
There's a paparazzi out front. Take photo of you.
What am I, decaf?
Anyways, so that's what we hear as a listener. So before we even get to this, how did you encounter this guy? And did you just walk straight up to him? Did you yell across the parking lot? Was he outside the gate? Was he in the business across the street? Was he in the field across the street? Kind of paint that picture for us before he even came into the studio.
Even though, listen, I hid behind the tires of when an armed killer was outside the gate. Forgive me. I was sitting there with Macho in the engineering.
Okay.
And I was looking at the camera, and there's this white car parked across the street in the grass.
Okay.
And I'm like, that's odd. Why is there a white car just sitting there?
Like not in the empty lot, like almost in the business's grass?
It's in the business's grass.
Okay, so it's not like where the Ubers normally hang out.
No.
Because Ubers will kind of be in the empty lot grass.
Like right across the street.
Okay, so this kind of raises an eyebrow, if you will.
So I see this white car, and I go, Macho, have you seen...
Macho, have you seen the... Sorry.
I said, have you seen that? How long's that white car been sitting there? And he's like, what white car? And I'm like, the one right there. He goes, I don't know. Like, he blew me off. So I was like, okay, that's weird. So I walked, then I just, grabbed a water and
a water, not a firearm, a water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once again, I guess bad thinking on my part.
And I poked a hole in the cap, and if he came at me, I was going to squirt water in his eye.
Well, it's a can. It can hurt if you throw it at it.
Those cans are going to the trash.
Well, so I'm walking out and I see Jay getting his Porsche, and I'm like, okay, well, so he's backing out, and I stop him, and I'm still looking at the car, and I'm like, oh, I think I'm gonna go talk to that guy, and Jay's like, oh yeah, you should. So then Seth comes out, and he's gonna go pee, and I was like, hey Seth, there's a car across the street, and I think I seen a camera, like someone taking photos, and he's like, get out of here, get the fuck out of here. So I'm like, okay. So then I start seeing the guy move again in the car, and I was like, I'm gonna go fucking talk to him. I'm gonna see what he wants. You know, I thought it was kind of odd. And Jay's like, don't worry, I'll stay right here. I'll watch you.
He meant literally he'll watch you from his rearview mirror in his car, but
he was in his car, literally behind the gate. So then I popped the gate open, and I walk across, and I come up to his window. Then he hops out, and I was like, you know, then obviously I was like, what are you doing? What do you want? Like, what are you doing here? And he had his his phone and camera in his hands.
Now, how big is his lens on his camera? Like
pretty big.
Okay, like 6 inches long, 8 inches long, 12 inches long.
The one
the NFL guys on the side of the side of the NFL, they got like a 12-inch or
it probably was that one was probably about 10 inches, 10 to 12 inches.
Okay, so I mean, there's not really any hiding it. Like that thing's out, just like the NFL guys on the sideline. Like they're not hiding their camera. You can see that motherfucker.
I saw it through his windows though, because he was taking the pictures.
What kind of cars he driving, by the way?
I think
what?
He had a Kia.
Oh, okay.
Like a newer Kia.
Okay.
Looked nice. But see, when I started getting closer to the window before he hopped out, he had there was like a laptop. So then I'm like, oh, what the fuck is this? Like the FBI or the cops or Scientology Secret Service. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the guy had he had his laptop set up in the center console. You know, almost like the police do.
Looking like a Scientologist cop.
That's right.
Okay.
Unmarked fucking thing. You never know. They could have grabbed me fucking through
Scientologist private investigator.
I mean, what's Jay gonna do? Hey, you, yo, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's sitting back there. I mean,
Jay's gonna do the right thing. He's gonna say, "I got your back, buddy." He's gonna sit in the car and wait with a firearm and let you handle it. If things go wrong, he'll step out, and if not, he can just stay in his car
and dial 911.
Exactly.
And say, yeah, there's some guy kidnapping. Looks like a Scientologist.
All right. So, anyways, you walk up to him.
Yep. And you know, just like, what do you want? He's like, oh, I'm just here to take pictures. And I was like, who are you with? And he was like, oh, I take pictures for TMZ, Daily Mail, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, well, you know what? You got a problem because Bubba's on the air right now. So he's not going to be done for a while. So you're going to be sitting here like for a while. And he's like, okay. So then I walked back in. That's when I told Bubba.
Hey, Bubba. Okay. My co-host.
I was watching your show before I got here.
Oh,
you're a dick.
You did?
Yeah.
Now, are you on assignment?
Yes, I am on assignment actually right now, Bubba. So I was actually sent out to go and get your ex-wife, Heather, which I already got photos of.
You did?
Yeah, I already got her.
Does she know?
Yeah, she knows.
That really piqued his interest. Right? You know what I mean? Like, wait, what?
No?
A little bit of a talk before. I tried to get her to speak on camera as well. But she didn't want.
She probably didn't want to do that.
Yeah, she didn't want.
How's she looking?
So, how's she looking nowadays?
She's looking really nice.
Right.
She's looking really nice. I sent out the photo.
Now you guys saw the photo the next day and did not quite have the same reaction as Shaba did.
I thought Heather looked fine, but did you hear the high pitched noise from Shaba?
Yes, I did.
Did you hear how his pitch kind of goes up? Like, yeah, she's looking nice. You know, what does that normally mean?
It could possibly be fibbing just a little.
I think she looks beautiful.
So they should be online pretty soon.
Oh, hell yeah. Now, who do you work for?
I work for Shutterstock. So Shutterstock is
Shutterstock's that real big organization that sells it to everybody.
Yeah.
So obviously we know where this goes. If you guys haven't heard Clem Kush, go listen to it. I will say it was pretty interesting to hear kind of the quote-unquote photojournalist, the paparazzi side of things.
Now, does that make you want to go out and do that?
You know, I ain't gonna lie. When he told me to get $10,000 for taking a still photo of somebody, it really piqued my interest.
Because I can totally see you doing that while you're out and about in
Me
Clearwater.
too. I could totally see myself. I was at, like, I'm not even bullshitting you. I was damn near. Actually, I drove by it several times. Hogan's funeral that day.
Oh, at
if my happy ass would just stay right outside that gate, I could have made myself a couple $100.
What gate?
Well, you know, the property line.
Oh, you didn't want to go into Indian Rock's Baptist Church?
No, I was right there on the main road, of which y'all fuckers need to figure out. I say y'all fuckers because aren't you an alumni for them?
Unfortunately, yes, I am.
Y'all need to figure out your cone situation in the middle of Almerton, okay? That's
the traffic for the funeral then.
No, it was for the actual regular day-to-day operation school now. The school is so big that
that school's not
that
big.
Well, I mean,
that means you pulled into the fucking place.
I didn't pull in the place. They have cones in the middle of Almerton now. And we're getting lost now, but yeah.
Oh, because you went there. Okay. Well, listen, when I went there, it was me and like one other guy. That was as big as the school.
There's like separate entrances for depending what grade you're in and blah, 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 blah. But I should have hung out there and took photos of Hogan because Shaba's out here making tens of thousands of dollars for taking photos for people. I went and looked up his Instagram and stuff to see what other photos he has.
Yeah.
Bro, he's taken some pretty good photos.
Has he?
Like ones that have made, well, they all make team, not all of them, but a lot of great photos that are making TMZ and making headlines. And I'm like, damn. And he's getting paid money for that shit.
You know who he reminded me of? Remember that one intern that lasted about a week and he didn't want to really do anything except be on air?
Yeah, but I don't remember his name.
I don't either. He stopped by like a couple months ago when Bubba talked about Shador, and then he wanted to come back on the air and talk to Bubba. I can't remember his name.
I don't remember his name either.
But yeah, that's who he kind of reminded me of, and he has the look like him too.
Yeah, they did have.
What is his fucking name?
You're not talking about Ciroc, right?
Yeah, Ciroc.
Oh, really? He was here longer than that.
What, a week?
I thought there was another fine African American black guy that worked here that was more like Shaba.
Shaba?
More like this guy, yeah.
That was
Ciroc?
Yeah, Ciroc.
Oh, okay.
I
ran into Ciroc like in December when I was flying out to Indiana. I ran into Ciroc at the St. Pete airport.
Yeah, but are you thinking of what's his name from the phone screening? Shit.
What was his name?
What's his fucking name?
There's a black guy that wore sunglasses inside.
The fat guy.
No, that was Giant Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
There was another black guy I could have sworn that wore glasses inside the studio.
Inside the studio?
Yeah, like inside engineering, inside the studio, inside the bullpen. Like he wore glasses inside. He was glasses inside guy.
I have no fucking clue. Terry?
No, he did that because he was trying to hide an eye.
He wasn't black either.
No, he wasn't black. That was a white dude from Key West.
Wonder what he does down there with what's his name?
Who knows?
His friend. You know who his friend is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care.
Yeah, you do.
I know who it is. I don't really care.
So what's your next clip?
This next clip, okay. I like to pull a hot mic clip just for people that don't know. Obviously when the
Your
show's in
spell
commercials.
check sucks. They got regarding spelled wrong too.
Oh yeah, it does.
Regatta writing.
Yeah, it does. That one I actually know how to spell too. That's the sad part. I like to pull a hot mic clip. Obviously, when the show is on commercials, a lot of people don't hear what's going on behind the scenes. Babyface, we all love him and hate him at the same time, was taking shots at Bubba on this hot mic, and I just thought it was funny that he was kind of, just shooting on Bubba, and Bubba's kind of letting it fly, and it was just funny to hear the behind-the-scenes banter. So this is them going to break. We are officially on hot mic now.
Super Bowl. I'm just going to fly to a trade show. And then I'm going to red-eye it back home.
Talk about when he's going to see
I mean,
Theo.
what a fucking waste of a trip that would be.
He's not wrong.
No, I'm really trying to make it happen. I really am. Because I think it would be a once-in-a-lifetime situation.
It sounds like you're hemming and hawing about it. Make it happen. Book the fucking hotel room.
I'm not hemming and hawing about it. I'm just...
Lay your mini hog on the table and,
I'm just trying to,
Imagine how much content you can get.
And I'll just borrow money from Tara.
You should try and get credentials and be on press row, media row for that too.
I could, but I would be by myself.
That's a hoe show, man.
Well, let it play. Hold on.
The radio row is
It's a fucking joke. You know what it is, Seth? I'll tell you. It's card tables. It's like convention card tables with your fucking station skirting on it. And right beside you is a guy from Des Moines, Iowa. Right beside him is a guy from fucking Indy.
We'll fly out the podcast table just for this.
No.
What a fucking dick! What a fucking dick! Hold on, he got one more zinger in on it too. On the same.
Did you get Cash App?
Yes. Yes, I did.
You mentioned him?
Yep.
Shadow Panda?
Yes.
Big Buck says he'll drive out to San Francisco and set up the table for you.
Big Buck.
Good morning, everybody.
That's the type of shit you'll hear on the hot mic.
That's right.
Babyface constantly digging, constantly taking shots. I did find it funny. I laughed at it again the second time we play it. So that is what you hear on the hot mic. So if you do not have the hot mic, you don't have to watch it on YouTube. You can get it on Bubba Army HQ and everything else like that as well. So be sure to listen wherever you can to get a hot mic.
I believe you gotta be a lieutenant, right, to get the hot mic?
Yeah, you got to sign up and sign in and stuff. I'm just saying, like, that also allows you to download shows after the fact, but you will hear the live hot mic.
Now,
without killing your phone battery.
What do you think about the situation, Bubba? Or I should say, what do you think regarding Bubba and the Deion Sanders situation?
I think it's great for Bubba to be able to do all that.
Do you agree like Bubba should be out there for a week and not just fly out there and fly back?
Yeah, or maybe not the full week. Like if he doesn't want to stay out there for Super Bowl game day, I kind of understand. I get back and getting situated for the next week. But just flying out there and just getting Deion settled in and essentially leaving the same day, I don't think he should be doing that.
No, see, like that's a perfect thing that you would like, a grift like that where Deion's getting a free van, pretty much a new van every year.
The rich don't pay for shit, okay?
Yeah.
Dr. Dan gets free shit all the time. The rich people don't pay for it. That's just how it goes. Bubba gets free Toyo tires. Like, I'm sorry, but that's just how it goes. If you're rich and famous, you don't pay for shit.
Well, how do you don't think he paid for the Toyo tires?
Do I think he did?
Yeah.
I do not think he did, no.
Well, I mean, you get a lot of free stuff though. You got the stuff from our boy Bubba.
Yep, Bubba Branch.
Yeah, you got.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
Durst
that
shirts.
Yes, Durst shirts and Durst hats and Bubba Branch shirts and hats. That is all dope. But Lummy, that's like, let's just say level like here, fucking free Toyo tires on my truck is like level here, okay? Free plane ride and free damn Explorer van is like way the fuck up here, okay? That's all I'm getting at.
Oh, I mean, like, what can you bring to the table, brother?
I understand that. I don't have near the pool and the star power and the influence that Deion Sanders has as the top tier, that Bubba the Love Sponge has as the tier below Deion, okay? Lummy and Colton with the free shirts. Yes, it's cool. Bubba Branch loves it. Jenny Durst loves it. Shout out to both of them. However, we're not getting a free Explorer van every year.
Yeah, that is true. Maybe even like a Skag mower.
That's another one. Once again, you got to top tier. I mean, you can't be too top tier. You can't be Brett Favre good, but you got to be pretty damn good.
Well, I have a feeling that Brett Favre probably fucked up that relationship back in the day.
Yeah, Lummy,
what?
I'm with you. I'm just fucking around. But at the end of the day, you do see what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Hogan walks around, free car,
free chicken sandwich,
free chicken sandwich tour. It's just, that's how it goes. You're rich and famous, you get free shit.
Do you think you'll ever be at that level?
No, I'll probably be at t-shirts and hats for the rest of my life.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
I mean, I would like getting free t-shirts and hats. And
let me, if I get free t-shirts and half and my family stays tight-niched and cool for the rest of my life, I'm cool with that. Because, yeah, Hogan had a bunch of money, but holy shit, did his family have some drama.
Yeah, but they kind of caused that on themselves.
So I'm cool with just being in the free t-shirt and hat category, but having my family intact.
So you don't want to join a reality show?
No, I'm good on all that, I think.
So our last clip here is, what do you want to discuss what Baby Feces did?
Yeah. Let me see what it is. Baby Feces. Oh, yeah. So this here finally, once again, just drumming up some heat. There's been some heat on the week, this week on the show. So this is Babyface once again just poking the bear and fucking with some people. And then the second part of the clip is Bubba breaking down who has heat and why at the studios.
Brian, could you ever imagine not being a baseball fan, not being a hockey fan, it's you're very much a sports fanatic. I could never. There's some people that, as much as that you're a sports fanatic, they know nothing. They know you couldn't.
Yeah, they're on Mondays and Tuesdays.
Oh my God.
I forget where I was, but you were the first person to tell.
Do you think the Diacos don't know anything about sports?
not sports as a whole. Like Dan has really taken it on more lately. Jay, not so much. Steve, I don't think at all.
Steve goes to the games.
Football games. We're talking about Buccaneers only. We're talking about other sports besides that.
I think they know sports. I mean, Dan coached. They race.
Okay.
Like, do you know a lot about sports?
I would bet that I'm more current with sports than probably all three of them.
All right, I'll ask you one quick question and go back to this clip. How many players are on the field in a baseball game?
9. Let me ask you a question.
Hold on. Is it 9, though? Because it could be a trick question.
Okay. Let me ask you a question.
You forgot the batter.
Okay. Fair enough. Let me ask you a question. Do you think Dan, Jay, or Steve would be able to number your baseball players properly? Like positions?
No.
Like, it's a 4-3-1. What does that mean?
That's the
like, you know what I'm saying? Do you think they would know any of that?
No, it's the position players.
Would they have any idea what any of that means?
If I said
pop fly to 7, would they have any idea what that means?
No, they probably if I said Dad, go out to the 9, let's just. I mean, that's not what you fucking say
this?
anyhow. But
I know, I'm just getting at. Okay, let's say you had to write it in the book. Okay, what about this? What if you say, oh, that one went through the 5 hole? When you're talking about hockey, would they know where they went?
Well, no, probably not.
I don't think so either.
Probably not.
See, that's not. I mean, Dan was a doctor for the Bucks. How do you say he doesn't know anything about football?
No, I was screeching.
I got all this. As the executive producer, I may have to have you have like a group meeting with all the ancillary people and say, "Can we all get along?"
I'm Team Tuttle.
We're all just taking,
oh shit.
We're just taking hacks at each other.
I'm Team Tuttle. I gotta support my boy.
Tuttle's taking a hack. I'm sorry, Dan takes a hack at Tuttle. Tuttle takes a hack at Dan. Brian takes a hack at Dan. Gene takes a
hack at Babyface.
Gene comes at me, bro.
Gene takes a hack at Babyface.
And Colton.
Gene takes a hack.
So I was standing up for you.
Thank you.
Hack at Colton.
Colton doesn't take a hack at anybody. He's a good dude.
Oh, Colton.
You just get more when you pulled this clip.
Well, I wasn't going to play it this far, but since we're playing this far, let it go.
Gene takes a hack at Colton.
Colton doesn't take a hack at anybody. He's a good dude.
Oh, Colton's the.
Can we cut? You want to cut that up?
As a matter of fact, send it to my boss, please.
Yeah, exactly. You want to send that?
Yeah.
No. I mean, what's your feelings on what happened with Dr. Dan Tuttle with the whole rips, the hacks, or all this kind of different?
You want my
things?
honest opinion?
Well, that's all I ever want from you, buddy.
Okay. Well, sometimes it gets me a little heat. All right. To be completely honest, Tuttle's not gonna like to hear this either. Tuttle's taking it a little bit too much to heart. Okay. However, Dr. Dan does seem to pile on Tuttle the most out of anybody. And it's been an ongoing thing. It started back when with Tuttle's mental hospital stuff. Like, yes, Dan was the one that informed Bubba that Bubba needed to essentially place Tuttle into the mental facility.
Well, I don't think Dr. Dan did that to get rid of Tuttle.
Of course not. That's what I'm saying. No. He was being grateful to Tuttle at that point and covering his ass and being graceful, right? But then after the fact, to be making jokes about it was kind of like not very doctorly, if you will. Okay, and
maybe that was his lawyer hat.
I think that's even worse.
Maybe that was just his normal hat.
Correct.
His coaching hat.
I think that Dan and Tuttle, for some reason, they seem to exchange punches sometimes, and I really don't know why. I don't know if deep down, I don't know if either one of them would ever admit this, and I don't even know this to even be true, but maybe one of them doesn't like the other one, and they just radiate off that energy. I don't know. But I will say, over the years, it's kind of obvious to me that Dan and Tuttle take the most hacks at each other.
Interesting.
And it does, in a sense, seem as if, because we all know Dr. Dan as the big dick swinging millionaire lawyer, right? Who drives a Ferrari and has a Lamborghini.
And plays it, yep.
Yep, exactly. He plays race car on the weekend in a fucking Ferrari only race car, like a car that can't even go on the damn street. You know what I mean? You got so much money, you bought a race car that's just for the track, like a track car, you know?
Well, him and Jay did. They both have one.
Jay doesn't take the punches at Tuttle that Dan does. Could you agree with me on that?
Yes, no, I agree with you on that.
So I don't know if it's the other side of it. I talked about this on Loner and Stoner. I don't know if it's Dan kind of almost piling on because Tuttle has kind of been a punching bag for Bubba over the years. You know what I mean? I don't know if Dan's just kind of piling on that. Like, hey, we all kind of make fun of Tuttle, blah, blah, blah. So Dan piles on it. I don't know his reasoning, but without a doubt, I can say that I think Dan takes the most shots out of Tuttle than anybody else. Okay,
so you're team Tuttle.
Oh, no, I don't really give a fuck at the end of the day. I'm just telling you as a listener what I hear. Because on the flip side of that, Tuttle needs to kind of...
settle down, not take it to heart?
Yeah. Like for instance, today, we'll peel the onion back a little bit here. You said, I talked to Gene about the gay shit. I said, bro, I don't give a fuck. You don't get talked about that. It's fine.
So you don't want to talk about how you called me the other day in tears?
Yeah, you know me, just fucking crying my eyes out. What was I crying about, Lemmy?
No fucking clue.
Because I'm welcoming to the new club?
Yes.
Okay. Find out what that new club may be on the Great Babe and Cheapskate.
Our first and last call of the day. 413.
Hey, gentlemen. I love it when you talk about the old interns and reliving those memories. I had an old intern come across my memory this week, totally random. Remember Al Qaeda?
Yes, that was back in the 2009, 2010, because he was a wrestler, or trying to be a wrestler.
No, he was a good wrestler. I was on a lot of shows with him. He wrestled as Paul Lombardi, and then he went ahead and turned himself into Jaleel Salam and wanted to be a Taliban wrestler, so that worked out well for him. Lummy, I got a crazy question for you, and it may bring about a problem, but, I mean, I'm talking about the August 13th show. Are you allowed to tell me the 20 minutes that are missing? Because I don't want to re-go through the whole 3 hours and 40 minutes to say what got taken out.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. I don't really remember.
Because I think it's good for the first 3 hours, but I imagine in the fourth hour, something must have got taken out.
I think Macho Man forgot to hit the record button.
Oh, so it's not a matter of something was said that needed to be removed, because I've never seen it taken down from all platforms. That was crazy.
Yeah, it was a crazy situation, and I just we'll just have to leave it there.
Cool. Yeah, I understand. I didn't know if it was something we could talk about or not. So thank you guys, Colton. You're awesome. Everybody enjoys you when you're on. Nobody has a negative word to say about you. So love you both. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.
All right, Joe. Thank you, buddy.
Thanks, Joe.
Have a good weekend. All right, I like this song.
You want to do a little Great Babe or no?
Sure, if that's what you want to do.
No, do you have time, I should say?
I always have time for you, Colton.
Oh, wait, I forgot. We have the Macho-approved mic we can bring home, too, if you don't want to do it today.
No, we can do it today. We'll do it right now.
Can I hit the parking lot real quick for a quick session?
Yeah, I know you got to, probably make some calls and
no, I got to hit this joint.
And get your affairs in order for making, getting ready to make that announcement.
Yeah, I got to get my what is it called when you have a kid and you have a bunch of stuff that people want you to get? A registry.
Oh yeah, your baby registry.
I got to get, but it's not a baby registry. It's just a registry on things I need for this upcoming thing. For that, that is true. You are going to need some things. I need some things.
Exactly.
Find out what it is on Great Babe and Cheapskate. It will be coming out here hopefully soon. We're going to record it here next.
Thank you, everybody. And I'll be doing a GOAT report tomorrow. And while you're just hanging out, wait and go check out all the great merchandise at Bubba Army Shop, Bubba Army Store, BubbaArmyMerch.com. And have a great weekend. And we will see you live right here Monday morning, 6 a.m. See ya.